and welcome to Smart CRM Coaching with Mona Karda, episode 6 on Tuesday, September the 21st. Enjoy. Okay, good morning and welcome everybody for joining episode 6 today, Tuesday, September the 21st. Last week, we went over the web IDX and just how to customize your settings for your website. Sorry, just one sec, because I let a few people in here. Okay, which is also recorded. So if you missed that session and you wanted to get the recording, just go to monakarda.com. Once you get to my website, you'll click on the YouTube icon here and all the videos will populate. Make sure you go to videos so that way you can see step-by-step how all the videos are displayed, okay? So that was for last week, but let's go into one thing I wanted to share with everybody. For those of you in Toronto, there's a big event that we're doing that's taking place October the 4th. This event is at the Mirage Banquet Center. It's going to be, or Banquet Convention Center, I should say. It's a big event and it's exclusive to only realtors. So for those of you who are on here, you most likely have a personalized link. So a good idea to have that on your website to also promote it. So on your website, you'll see here on the top, we talked about this last week about the search, the sell, your agent, resources. I actually created another tab here, which is called events. So anytime someone is interested in joining any of your live events, could be a lunch and learn, it could be, you invite them to the KvCore session, maybe it's a production call, anything. You can create a tab that says events, and just once you click on it, it will open up the link for your customizable Eventbrite to invite guests to the event. We have Al Stasik, he is our guest speaker, and just some information about him here. And of course, that it's taking place at the Mirage Banquet and Convention Center at 1917 Albion Road. So I'm going to show everyone, if you do have an event or you do have something like that, and you want to post that onto your website, how do you do that? So this is a little bit of a continuation of last week on customizing your website. And I also did want to address 2 questions from last week. I did enter it in my video at the end of the actual lecture, but I felt that I just wanted to kind of touch base on it one more time. So one of the questions was, when you go to website content, so I'm on my web and IDX tab on the left-hand side. When you go to web content, you will see service area and SEO. I've got 5,031. If I click here, my green button actually says remove all from this list. There's some agents, I believe, who are newer, who just received this system, who might say add all MLS listings. So if you don't have anything that populates here, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and click on the green button and click add so that you do receive all the service areas and SEOs. If you do not want all 5,000 or whatever your number is in your area, you can hit remove all from this list and you can enter one by one the areas that you would like to service and the areas that you want to be farming, promoting, being a part of, having people come to your website to search for, things like that. So you can do that one by one. Now, remember, it's completely up to you on what you want people to see on your website. But for those of you who messaged me after the call and had said that you don't have anything that populates, I'm going to tell you to go ahead and click on the green button and click add all MLS listings. If for some reason it still does not populate, and it does take a few minutes, like maybe 5-10 minutes, if it doesn't populate, there's always the blue chat box at the bottom right-hand corner. Just click there and let them know that on this, site content, your service areas and SEOs does not show anything here, okay? Also, in terms of keywords, we talked about this briefly last week. Gurpreet was on the call as well. You want to enter keywords in terms of like how someone would search for something on Google. So if I was looking for a home in Oakville, I've got 2 children, I'm going to search top schools in Oakville, or I'm going to search best elementary schools in Oakville, or private schools in Oakville. I'm going to search those type of words. So you want to use those keywords to the city or location that you're going to that you want to promote and get more Google clicks and ads and SEOs for. So let's say this said Mississauga here, or Oakville, I should say. Those are the type of keywords that I would be using, and you can have unlimited. Just make sure you have a comma separating each of them. Okay, so this is just piggyback from last week. We talked about this in our Q&A session, but we didn't talk about it in the actual lecture. So that was the other thing. And then custom pages. And the last thing was when you go to Website Manager and you click on Edit Settings, a lot of people would have the EXP logo right here, and they were asking me how to take off the EXP logo. So going back to Web and IDX, clicking on Edit Settings, this is going to populate here. Then we're going to go to Template on the left-hand side, and here you are going to hide office name on homepage. So you're going to go ahead and click that. Okay, and that will remove the EXP logo on your website. Some people might want to keep it, some people may not. It's completely up to you. But for those who were asking that question, that is how you take it off. Okay. And another question that someone had that I did also want to answer was on your website, somebody had asked, how do I change my title? So I have real estate professional. So what you do is you go to your KvCore, you're going to click on the top right where it says your name. There's a drop-down box. You're going to click on My Profile. On your My Profile, you're going to click Edit, and you are going to enter your title right here, Agent Profile. Okay, you can go ahead and put in whatever you like. Once you click Save, it's going to also show on your website. And I'll take questions after just because I'm recording right now. But that's how you would fix that. Now let's go into how to add a custom page on your website if you're promoting an event or you're promoting something really big and you want it to be on your website. So we're going to go to Web and IDX. We're going to scroll down here where it says Web Content, Custom Pages. We're going to click View and Edit. So you can see here that I've actually taken the Toronto's biggest live event of the year, and I've added it on here. So I'm going to click Edit to show you how I did that. Before I do that, let me just copy my link. Copy. Okay. So how I did that is by clicking on New Page. Once you click on New Page, this is going to open up here. Title, again, you can call it what you want. I called it Toronto's biggest live event. Category, you can put down here. I used events. That's what I wanted it to go down under that tab, but it's completely up to you. You can click here. You can pick the ones that you currently have. Learn More is a really popular one as well, but I wanted to be very detailed and just talk about events. So I used events. If you want to create your own, you would just click over here what you would like to use. And then here, I didn't want to have a lot of content or information. I literally wanted the person to click the link so that they can open up what's going to be on it. So here, you're going to go to Picture, and you're going to click on Upload. So you're going to upload whatever your image is. Mine is right here, so I'll click over there. So the image comes up. Okay, so there's the image. It looks like that here, but that's okay. Once it's on, it's going to look, once it goes live, it's going to look different. Although mine's at 20, let me just make it at 14. Okay, so now you've got the picture, you've got your category, you've got your, if you're creating a new one, it's going to say event. If you want to put more like content, information, some links in here, you can, but I would just put your actual personalized link that you got, or if you created through Eventbrite, I would click here and just paste that, and you can add whatever else you want to put here. If you're doing like a Zoom, you could put your Zoom link here. If you are doing a lunch and learn, but you want them to RSVP and register through maybe a Google form, you could put the Google form ID here. You know, if your event is to talk about maybe allocations to, you know, a pre-construction development that you have, you could put your Zoom link here, and you can put the you know, allocations here of the properties and what it is. There's so many different ways to promote your events and what it is that you're going to talk about at these events. But for this situation, we're going to keep it at, you know, Al Stasic, real estate expert advisor, coming in to talk about how to double your real estate business. So any realtor in the GTA area or close by, you don't want to miss this. This is going to be like the best event. And then you're going to go ahead and put in any other information that you want. I don't think I put anything here. I left it blank, but you can add like tag keywords. Like if you're going to promote this, you might want to add some words here like live event, Toronto's biggest event, Mirage Banquet Hall, or Mirage Banquet Convention Center, you know, how to double your business, real estate agents, level up, like whatever you want to add here, you can. I always say no here because I read somewhere on YouTube that if you want to promote your you know, listings and things like that, you know, don't add it to child sites. I'm not sure why. I just read that. So I click no here, and I go ahead and I click save, and it's going to come up here. You just have to check it off to make sure that it's live. So when it's blue, that means that it's actually live on your website. So again, this is how I did it. Just for those of you who want to know, Toronto's biggest live event of the year, and my category is events. I added that image that the beautiful Sandy had created for our group, and URL, just plug it in right here, and the information. So I did how to double your business. Actually, I should write how to double your real estate business. Okay, and no, and then I'm going to click save. Okay, and by clicking that, it's actually going to be live on your website, and it's going to be here. So that way, if anybody says, oh, I'm interested in joining, and you're trying to find your personalized link, you don't know where to go, just tell them to go to your website and click on events, and there should be a link there for them to register, and it will take them directly to wherever you want them to register. Okay, so that's how you do that. And once they do register, they can add it to their calendar, which is great, so that they have notification of when that's happening. So that's how you create a custom page on your website. In the past, we've created some other ones, like we've created off-market properties. This was a really good one, where you can, you know, grab a link from your squeeze pages and put in off-market properties. Sorry, one sec, just let some people in. You can do that. You can also create, you know, I have this one here to register for the live, or sorry, for the free Smart CRM training. If you click here, I've got, it goes to the forms, no picture, no nothing, literally just goes to forms. So let me just make this live for you guys so you can see what this looks like for a second. You could do hot listings in your local market area. You could just have hot listings. You could have just listed. It's up to you. But just remember, on your website at the bottom, you have just listed already. So you don't really want to duplicate it, right, on your website. And this actually shows up right away on the main page of your website. You could possibly even use that flyer in the background of your image here if you wanted to. You can. I'm not sure in terms of like what the sizing is, but perhaps that might work as well. So if we click on, oh, where did we put those? Under events. Okay, maybe I need to open up a new tab and see. Okay, while that's doing that, to show you guys what these ones look like. Let's see. Yeah, so if we go to events and we go to, pre-register for your EXP webinar. So somebody wants to know what EXP is all about. They can click on this. They can see, they can actually put in their information, log into it. How many transactions have they done in the last 12 months? They can pick here and go ahead and submit. And then you would get a notification saying that someone's interested in attending the Fridays at 1 p.m. because that's our Zoom time that we do weekly. Or we can click on events and click on register for the free Smart CRM coaching. So they can click here and put in their information. Here, I just created this on Canva. Then you can go ahead and click submit. Okay, so that's another way of doing that. So if there's something with pre-construction or maybe a listing that you just currently have that you want to promote and share, you can do that as well. But for now, I don't want anything under events other than the biggest event that we're doing. So I'm going to just take those off and keep that for now. And I'm also going to share a listing today from Sanjay. And then I'm going to open it up to some questions. So 1 second here.
Mona, do you use Eventbrite as well as KvCore for your events?
Eventbrite as well as KvCore. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no worries. And I don't mind showing everybody, like I literally Saturday afternoon learned how to use Eventbrite and it's amazing. It's fantastic. We should all be using it. Like if you're with EXP and you want to really promote your agent attraction, we need to be using this Eventbrite. It's just fantastic. And if you've got a pretty big group, you can even get personalized links for them. You can do so many wonderful things with it. And not only just for like agent attraction, like I should take that back, like even for any properties, like, you know, things that you're doing, like it's a big deal. You have a listing, like let's promote it. Let's let people know that you have this massive listing. Like let's get everyone on it. There's a shortage of listings here in the GTA area in Toronto. I'm not really sure about the other places in the US. But here there's a shortage. So whenever there's a listing, like it's a big deal, right? So you want everyone to know about it and try to get more buyers for it if you can. So I was going to kind of dabble into some other stuff, but I like to keep them short and I really want to open it up to questions. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to share Sanjay's listing, which I put somewhere here. Yes, I put it in the chat box. And if anybody else has a listing, please like put it into the chat box and I would love to have you share it. So Sanjay is given the green light to everybody who's on this call who would like to promote this listing. You're most welcome, okay? So this is a townhouse in Milton and I'm gonna go ahead and click here. Okay, so this is the townhouse. This is the address, it's in Milton. This is the MLS number here. It's listed for $699,999. Townhouse, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. So we get a listing overview of the property and what it is here. All the extras, the year, tax year, the taxes, things like that. And I'm going to click on gallery. And here you can enlarge the pictures, okay, by taking a look at it. I don't think Sanjay is on here because if he was, he would have opened up his mic to talk about this. Yeah, no, he's not on it right now. Okay, so beautiful listing, guys. Townhouse in Milton. Milton is a really popular area. A lot of people wanting to get into Milton. Very affordable, 700,000. I'm not sure if that is for his offer presentation, but definitely get some more information. You can reach out to Sanjay. Nice hardwood floors. Nice sunlight, lots of windows, pot lights, beautiful, very clean. Powder room, very nice, nicely staged, I can see, beautiful. It's funny, Sanjay's wife is also, she's a stager. So they're quite the duo couple, husband and wife. Very nice, beautiful. Nice little park in the back for the kids. Lots of grass. Balcony. Okay, beautiful. Great house. So let's go ahead and click on map so we can see exactly where it's located. It's right here in Milton. Very nice, beautiful. We can also click on similar listings. So remember, if you're sharing this listing with your database and someone says to you that they're interested in similar listings, all you have to do is just click this one button and go ahead. You can either email it to them, text it to them, or there's other actions that you can do here. You can email to hashtag. So in your database, if you have a hashtag for those that are interested in just Milton homes, I would email to hashtag Milton homes. So then everybody would receive that, okay? So in this situation, looks great. Let's go ahead and let's do some more actions. We're gonna post this on our Facebook, okay? So we're gonna click here where it says more actions. We're gonna go post to Facebook. I'm gonna try to find a buyer for this property, right? Let's do it. I'm gonna go to overview and I'm going to copy what he wrote there. And here's my Facebook. And on Facebook, I'm gonna go ahead and paste that there. And if you don't want to say too much because you actually want people to click on it, you can stop at any point. You can delete at any point. I think I'm going to leave it for now. And I'm going to hashtag homes in Milton. And I'm going to hashtag hot listing. And I'm going to hashtag townhouse. And I'm always going to hashtag my first and last name. And Mona Karda Realtor, because that's how I am known on my Facebook and my Instagram and my LinkedIn. Everything is known as Mona Karda Realtor. So you want to keep it consistent. Always keep it consistent so you're not confusing people. Share to newsfeed or story. Well, since I'm promoting this, I'm going to go ahead and share this on my business page. Click business page, and then we're going to go to the bottom where you've got the blue bar where it says post to Facebook. Just go ahead and click. And bam, done. Now, let's take a look and see what it looks like when you go to Facebook. Okay, what is that listing going to look like? So if I'm just going to copy that link right here, and I'm going to go ahead and paste that, just so you can see what everyone else sees when they open up that link. So what they're going to see is my logo, because I created it off my KvCore, my own login system. Okay, so on here, they're going to see all the pictures of the property. You know, they can click through them by the arrows here. They can, well, see mine asks for your information here. So you can click here, click down low. So, okay, so guys, this is really important. Remember in our session last week, we talked about how many times can someone view the properties before they're prompted to put in their first and last name. So this is a perfect example. So let's go back to the, hold on, while I do that, I'm going to copy that. We're going to go back to Web and IDX, and we are going to go to edit settings. just so I can show you why it did not allow me to continue looking at the property. It prompted me to put in my first and last name, which is what it will do to other people when they log in. The whole point of promoting these listings is to find a buyer. And in order to find a buyer, you can either say, hey, take a look at this property for free and go ahead and call your own realtor and ask them to view it. Or, hey, put your information in, and if you want to see more of this property, you have to register onto my site. So it depends on how, what you want to do, what's your method. There's no right or wrong, but I felt that was a bit fast. So what I did here, where it says forced lead registration, normal, prompt required after one property view. So if you want to change that and you want to say, don't ask website visitors to register, you can click that. Or you can say require registration after specified number of property views. And if you do click that, then you can say how many times, like how many views did they get before they have to register, okay? Typically it's 3, but it's completely up to you. So let's see if I say 3 here, will it customize it right away? So I grabbed the link, I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in just so I can show you guys what it looks like before it takes me off. Okay, so here we go. So you see, we've got events here. We've got everything. This is actually my website. It's just showing one property off the website. This is not my listing. So it says your agent because the person who's viewing this is viewing it off your KvCore. That's why it says your agent. When you scroll down here, you can see listing provided courtesy of eXp Realty. Which is who Sanjay's with is eXp Realty. If it was somebody from not your eXp Realty, it would say their brokerage name here. Okay, price history and information on the property, general features. Milton bus transit steps away. Refer to attached PDF for more features. So there's a lot of information in here. It includes your stove, microwave, dishwasher, fridge, washer, dryer, window coverings, and so forth. So a whole bunch of stuff in here that you can see. Scroll down, everything. They also get to see what's property versus townhouse average in that postal code. So they can take a look and see, well, you know what? It's pretty much on par right now. 700K, that's where it's at. So it's good. Taxes, what the taxes are in that area. Visits. This is a lot of great information for a buyer to see. And it's showing that your website is providing all this information. This is the map, what it looks like. This is the Google view of what it looks like. And of course, the similar properties. So somebody who clicks on this, they may as well stay on this and just continue to see what else your website offers them in the neighborhood. Some more information. Here's Mona. Here's our first eXp flagship office at 230 Lakeshore Road East in Mississauga. So, you can put all this information. It's fantastic. I would definitely promote anybody's listings who's with eXp or other agents. You just need to get their permission. But Sanjay has given us full permission. We are totally allowed to do this. So feel free and go ahead and share. And once someone likes this, they can click save. If they click save, you'll see on your back end that they actually liked it. They saved it without you even communicating. You can email them, call them, text them, let them know, hey, I noticed that you like 599 Speyer Circle in Milton. Let's go take a look at it. Right? So these are some great features that you can have in terms with KvCore and also listing properties on your social media. You don't just have to, promote it on social media. You can promote it by creating a landing page, a squeeze page. You can create so many other ways of promoting the property, but this is just a few, this is just one of the easiest ways to promote a listing. And in fact, people should do this quite often. I feel people should be promoting listings at least once a day. It's great for exposure. It looks great on your Facebook page. Looks like you're very productive. Just property of the day or hot property of the day, or or great steal, or whatever you want to call it, like Monday motivation property, or I'm not sure, like whatever you want to call it or something. But just get yourself out there more on social media. Just promote yourself, who you are, what you do, and people are going to see you, and they're going to see you everywhere, and keep posting the same thing on all your social media platforms. And people are eventually going to wonder, like, hey, who is this person, or what are you doing here? And you're going to get exposure, and it's going to grow from that. So yeah, so that's it, guys. That's the session today. Good luck with Sanjay on this beautiful property in Milton townhouse. So I'm just going to stop share and open it up to some questions.